Hi, this is Yolanda Vanveen, and in this segment we're going to talk about how to grow great tomatoes. Now, tomatoes are one of my favorite fruits, or some people still call it a vegetable, but it's a beautiful plant that's easy to grow. And the trick is full hot sun. You cannot get them hot enough. They need a lot of heat. And when you start them by seeds indoors. There's many different types of tomatoes, and the key to growing them is to have good seeds. And I like the smaller varieties like the Romas or the Sweetie tomato. It's just a small tomato that's great with salad. And so when you're planting the seeds, the trick is to start them indoors in spring after the last frost. And you don't want to put your tomatoes outside until it's 70 and above every day for a week. That's my key. So you can buy the tomatoes already growing in a container, or you can start them from seed. But don't put them outside until the weather's at least 70 and above for a week. Because if it gets too cold, they will not grow very well and you'll lose them. And at the same time, if it's really, really hot, sometimes they'll grow so quickly, which is good, but it's better to start them right at that time. And when you're starting the seeds, the easiest way is to put them in these little seed trays. And so you just fill it with nice seed starter mix, whether it's compost or potting soil. This particular variety has a lot of vermiculite. It's very airy. So you want to put the seeds into the starter mix in the container about 1/8 of an inch deep, so barely covered up, and put about 2 or 3 seeds at least in each container. And then once they're growing and you've got 2 or 3 leaves on them, you'll find that there'll be a dominant plant. So you want to thin them out. So thin out the least dominant plants and just save that one dominant plant. And then turn around and either put it right into a flower bed in the full hot sun or up against the house. You can always put black plastic around it to get some more heat. But the key is heat. They need a lot of heat. And it's great to grow tomatoes in hanging baskets too, especially the smaller varieties. You can stick the plugs right into a hanging basket, whether you cut a hole in the bottom of it or you just stick it in the very top of it and it'll hang out. And that way you'll have great tomatoes in your hanging basket. So even if you don't have a garden area, all you need is a container or even a garbage can and you can grow great tomatoes.